My name's Joel and welcome back to T-Box Tested. Today we are checking out this set of Lazrus milled wedges. We have a 52, 56, and 60 today. Got some really interesting texture and grind on the front and the sole. We're gonna see how these things perform in full shots, in pitch shots, in chip shots, and overall how we like them. I've spent some time with them over the last few weeks and you're gonna see some of our tests today. So stick around while we put these to the test and see if they're really worth your money. All right, let's try some full approach shots with our 56-degree Lazrus wedge here. I've not done a lot more than just chip with these, and looking down on them, I just feel like this leading edge has a little bit of curvature to it. I'm used to that being more straight, so we'll see how that plays in on these full shots, but really interesting grooves and texture on the face. I think this was 97 yards to the pin, and it's right on the front. We are a little downhill, so a 95-yard shot would be great. Let's see what these do. Good strike. Okay. Holy cow, did you see that spin? That thing jumped right off the front of the green. Clean our grooves between each one here. See if we can drive one a little further back and see what these spin numbers will do. Strike felt about the same, line was about the same. Result about the same. Spun back off the front of the green. Fresh wedges are always a nice thing. Got that heavy spin. See if I can get one left over there by the pin. That one felt a little higher than the other two. Landed almost the exact same distance, didn't spin as hard. See if I can drive one low in there, a little bit lower anyway. Yeah, that's a low spinny wedge. That should rip hard. Yeah, watch that thing. Woo! Nice, that's about 5 to 10 feet right of the pin. Yeah, really spinny wedges on full shots. That's a 56. Yeah, so just checking out where our balls landed, very consistent. We've got one that spun all the way off the front here, one that's on the fringe, one that stayed here, and one that landed way back there. I think my first one probably landed a little short in this area here. Then we've got one divot there, probably for that ball, one divot there, probably for that ball, and then this divot back here, which I definitely swung harder and tried to drive that one in lower, but the distance control on these is all really good. I hit this little group here about the same swing within 2 or 3 yards of each other. So that's really good when you can count on a wedge to be consistent throughout your swings. That's what's most important, is distance to the hole. All right, now we've got the 52 here. Let's work on some greenside bump and runs. I would normally do this with a 54. We're gonna try the 52, see how it does. If the full shots are any indication, I'm thinking this is gonna check quick. Little downhill runner. We'll hit a few here. Yeah. Got a nice feel to them. Trying to do little toe down chips right now. Kind of back of the stance, bump and run basically. Just like that. It's a nice feel off the face. If that ball wasn't there, I think we could hit this next one in. No, that's a little too short, might run out. I feel confident enough to kind of skip these across, given how much they spin and grab. Maybe that one's a little short. Yeah, one more, just for good measure here. Yeah, another good one. Should be inside makeable range. Yeah, but a good group, really consistent chipping feel on these. This, whatever this spiral pattern is around the grooves, really feels like it's grabbing onto the ball. So very firm spinning wedges. They feel like they're gonna do what you want them to do and what you ask them to do. All right, I got a couple balls in the bunker here. 60-degree wedge, which is what I normally play out of the bunker with. This is a kind of a short-sided bunker shot. So let's see how much they spin and stop out of these bunkers here. Wow, that really jumps. Okay. Good feel out of the bunker, I gotta say, really good feel. Now I got an idea of what they're gonna do. Had some sauce on it, just swinging a little too hard. At least I'm consistent. Let's just move the pin, how about that? All right, try to leave one short of the hole here, come on. Yeah, that's better. Okay, not bad. So even though I didn't hit those great, I can tell you that through the sand, this has a nice feel. The bounce is correct. I'm not sure what it is because it doesn't say on this club, but it really carries itself well through the sand because of the weight of the club. Some of these wedges I've hit this summer have just felt a little light through the sand. This has a nice weight to it, so it glides through really well. So give it some time to adjust. I think this could be a really great club to hit out of the sand with. All right, let's try some longer bunker shots with the 60. This is a really tough bunker shot. Got to go over a swell, have to carry it the whole way. Get this thing up in the air, let's see what she can do. Oh, nice. See if I can nip this one a little bit better. Oh, that's a perfect shot. It just bounced past, but exactly where I wanted it. Not too much. Oh, that's all ball, folks. Look at this nip off the backstop. I'll be here all week. Terrible shots that turn out great. And finally, I want to try some mid-range pitch shots with these wedges. I've got the 56 here, so this is not a chip, and it's uphill, it's more of a pitch. We're gonna carry it most of the way to the hole. We're gonna see how this reacts because we've been getting a lot of good spin out of this set here. Let's see if it continues to do that on this chip here. Well played. Oh wow, look at that nip. Go in. That's exactly what I'm talking about. When you have a good set of wedges that you can trust to spin, you feel like you can play a hard downward strike on it. Like that. Wow, I mean, that one stopped too. I'm just pinching these. They're really reacting nicely. Again, this is a 56, but I'm kind of driving it. Oh, that one was a little heavy. That's the danger when you're trying to hit down on these balls, but I'm trying to just demonstrate how much spin we're getting off of these wedges. One more good one here. Yeah, that should spin a lot. Whew, a little long, but yeah, you can definitely put these back in your stance, pinch them off a little bit, and just get them to skip and check. And I'm really intrigued by this pattern on these wedges. I mean, look at that like swirl mark. I've never seen anything like that. It's got these heavy grooves and then this swirl pattern. I think that might have something to do with why they grab so much. All right, so that's it for the Lazrus milled wedges. Overall, I was really impressed for what you get and the price they sell for, all three of them in one package. Even if you're not ready for a lob wedge, this is a great place to start. I like the texture on the faces. You saw there's a lot of really great spin in these wedges. You can check them up around the greens. On those full shots, you get plenty of check, if not a little bit too much spin. New grooves are always good, and I think that these are probably worth your while. If you want to go check them out for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description. As always, my name is Joel. This is T-Box Tested, and I'll see you in the next review.